the Ender Dragon's Dream. In the vast pixelated realm of Minecraft, where blocky landscapes stretch infinitely under a sky of shifting colors, there existed a legend known to all. It was the tale of the Ender Dragon, a creature so powerful that her name sends shivers through the hearts of even the bravest adventurers. But what many did not know was that amidst her fearsome reputation lay a secret, a dream of freedom, of breaking the chains of her endless resurrections. Once again, the Ender Dragon soared through the hauntingly beautiful expanse of the End Dimension. The obsidian pillars, dark and foreboding, rose like ancient monuments, while the eerie purple sky swirled with hints of green light. Though she was the ruler of this shadowy realm, she felt a growing restlessness. Each resurrection brought back the same cycle: the battle, the defeat, the brief moment of freedom, before being bound to the end once more. But this time, something felt different. In a nearby village, nestled between lush forests and sparkling rivers in the Overworld, a wandering adventurer named Elara prepared for her greatest challenge yet. She'd heard whispers of the Ender Dragon's power, tales woven into the fabric of lore shared by villagers around flickering campfires. But what intrigued her most was the idea that the dragon was more than just a mindless beast. She was a creature with a heart and a dream that echoed in the depths of the night, just as Elara did in her own heart. With her diamond sword strapped to her side and a stack of enchanted apples in her inventory, Elara set forth on her journey. She traversed dense forests where creepers lurked in the shadows, their hissing breath a reminder of the ever-present dangers of Minecraft. She navigated treacherous ravines, her heart racing with each leap across narrow ledges, before finally reaching the portal that would lead her to the end. As she stepped through, the world shifted. The familiar sounds of the overworld faded away, replaced by the eerie stillness of the end. The air crackled with energy, and Elara felt a chill run down her spine. She'd come to confront the Ender Dragon, yet she couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this battle than mere victory or defeat. Meanwhile, the Ender Dragon, perched atop the highest obsidian pillar, sensed the arrival of a new challenger. Her emerald eyes glowed with a mixture of curiosity and defiance. This adventurer felt different. The energy radiating from her was not just that of a warrior, but of someone who understood the weight of dreams. The dragon recalled the fleeting moments of peace she had experienced, moments when she soared freely through the vast skies, unburdened by the chains of her own power. As Elara prepared for battle, she noticed a flicker in the corner of her vision. An Enderman, tall and slender, with long limbs that seemed to stretch into the air, watched her with keen interest. There was a mischievous glint in its purple eyes, and Elara sensed it was not hostile. It seemed to understand the dragon's plight, its own existence bound to a realm where it often felt out of place. With a deep breath, Elara engaged the Ender Dragon. The battle commenced with a flurry of dazzling light and thunderous roars. The dragon swooped low, her massive wings casting shadows over the obsidian pillars. Elara fought valiantly, dodging blasts of the dragon's breath and leaping from pillar to pillar, destroying the ender crystals that sustained the dragon's power. But as the fight raged on, Elara began to notice something. The dragon's movements were not just those of a beast fighting for survival. They were also laced with an essence of yearning. Each time she was struck, the dragon's fierce resolve flickered, revealing glimpses of her true self, a creature trapped in a cycle of despair. Elara's heart ached for the dragon, igniting a spark of understanding between them. At the height of the battle, just as it seemed Elara would claim victory, the dragon unleashed a mighty roar that echoed through the end. In that moment, the air shimmered, and a vision unfolded before Elara's eyes. She saw the dragon soaring freely through the skies of the overworld, dancing with the clouds, diving through sunlit valleys, and weaving between mountains. It was a world filled with vibrant colors, life, and magic that the dragon had never known. Driven by compassion, Elara hesitated. She lowered her sword, her heart racing with the weight of her decision. Instead of striking the final blow, she called upon her knowledge of crafting. With a flick of her wrist, she pulled out a block of obsidian and placed it on the ground. Then, using her enchanting table, she crafted a portal, a doorway between the realms. The dragon, curious, hovered above, her wings casting a silhouette against the purple sky. As the portal shimmered to life, a wave of energy surged through the end. The Enderman, sensing the shift, joined Elara, its long limbs reaching toward the dragon, inviting her to embrace the unknown. In a moment that felt timeless, the Ender Dragon descended, her massive form trembling with a mix of fear and hope. The adventurer and the Enderman stood together, united in their intention. They would not chain her to battle. They would free her to explore a world beyond the obsidian pillars. With a final, lingering glance at her home, the Ender Dragon took a leap of faith. She soared through the portal, and in that moment, freedom enveloped her. The Overworld stretched out before her, vibrant and alive. Elara watched as the dragon dove into the horizon, her silhouette framed against the setting sun. As the portal closed behind them, a new legend began to unfurl, one where the Ender Dragon was not merely a foe to be vanquished, but a creature of dreams, seeking not just survival, but a place among the wonders of Minecraft. And in the hearts of adventurers everywhere, the story of the dragon's dream would live on, a reminder that even the fiercest of beings long for freedom and understanding. Elara, filled with a sense of accomplishment, turned back towards the village, ready to share the tale of not just a battle won, but a friendship forged in the most unexpected of places. In the world of Minecraft, every creature had a story, and every story deserved to be told.